Hello everybody, this is the Basket of Goods, and I am going to be playing this apparently this horror game. So, let's see how this goes. Currently I'm uploading the video of my friend and I reacting to a Nightwish song, because, for those of you who don't know, which is probably everybody up until now, I accidentally recorded I accidentally duplicated my audio track of the recording, so you heard a bit of a reverb of what happened a few seconds ago. So, yeah, that had to get re-rendered and now re-uploaded. What makes it worse is that the one that I messed up on was like 40 minutes away from actually being uploadable. So, yay. Oh, I will be uploaded at some point, either tonight or tomorrow. So, yeah. Hey, warning. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Try me. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this place here. Well, it's an adequate warning, so, yeah. I suppose I should continue that warning onto people watching this video here. If you suffer from anxiety or depression, then I guess this game might be a trigger warning for those couple things. So do watch out for those. If you have any of that, then try to click on another video that might not be so warning or so dangerous. Okay? 'Cause I don't want to accidentally hurt anyone that's watching any of my content and whatnot, you know? So, yeah, safe experience for everyone, rather. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure to highly disturbing content. Why not? It's not like I don't slay demons every day. Reiteration of that warning. I am totally disturbed. Nah, not really. Let's see. Nope. Let's do text speed. Interesting. Oh, at this point. Oh. Oh, okay, nice. That doesn't just automatically redirect it. Well, let's try a new game out. Let's see, what should I put my name as? Doki. Oh, hardy ha ha. Good job. No. What should my name be? Try to make it something unique. Nah. Perfect. Cody. Sayori. I'll go Sayori. mindless talking usually gets people in these situations. Free time on games and anime. I have been there. My anime being YouTube, however. It's not like he's cyber schooled. He should have some social skills. And neat. It's ironic, getting lectured by someone who's carefree. I do that a lot too sometimes, exaggerating things in my head, scenarios and such. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
I need more motivation.
Clubs. Sir, Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello. Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Now what? Well, they can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Suri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have to have planned out all of this. I'll let out a long. Why does it show this? This is not other M. You don't say what you're doing, you just do it. Quick second. Here, I'll iterate. Dynamite, I clicked. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That explains why this game turns into a horror game later on. I don't know exactly every detail of it, but you don't sell your soul for, what do you call those things, material items. Get screwed over. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Hello, Girl 1. Sir always has nice things to say about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Cody, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, just keep me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Hmm. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name was apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Now, it sounds like you're already and it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Cody. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Cody. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I assume this is where the choices come in. Sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look a little like cats. They look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I followed. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes round in my fingers, looking around for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought that you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know? You dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying out a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before settling down, the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel it right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Mary also nods in agreement. I'm surprised I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, and it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why we were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Cody, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, I like a lot of different things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate and so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Foreshadowing much. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, expose your vulnerabilities, and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can send an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it'd be the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. I'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a lot more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cody? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry I may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, there's my train of thought. Off we're going to start backing me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Cody, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clean-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. I think it's loading something. Or just not responding. I'm officially scared. Oh, you really did scare me for a moment. Yeah, you did too. Don't do that. I wonder how early this is gonna be. Oh, quick session. I don't swear for my own personal reasons, so I'll probably just replace words. If that gets really cringy, I do apologize. If you really just come for the cupcakes, I would have been super mad. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. And thanks, I guess. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Cody, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety of welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Cody, since we're already done here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make it most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. Okay then. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you might think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I mean, as making poems was this easy. Assuming this is gonna be easy, I don't even know. I don't know. anything anyone else will go think of. Let's see what I would make a poem out of. Dream, precious, vivid, unrestrained, infallible. I don't know. I think vivid, but I also kind of like some of these other options. Vivid. Let's see, containment, variance. I do like variation. Melody. Those are nice. I don't quite know what meager is. Breathe. Analysis. Disoriented. That's a little questionable. Ah, I think of one of these two. I'll go with variance. Sparkle, blah, blah, warm, fireworks, stone, vibrant. Let's see. That's nice. Let's see. Passion. Feather. Yes, so these five are a no. Let's go with these five. Sparkle, love, passion. Let's see. Warm, passion, childhood. One of these three. Let's see. Warm or childhood. You. It's like saying friend mouth, turning from a cloud, special pleasure, fester. You. Turkey, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Eternity, hope, treasure. Eternity, hope, treasure comes in heartbreak, unending vacation, and full. I don't even know what that is. Forgive. What this one? Anime, calm, question, strawberry, Doki Doki. Okay then. So apparently they're giving fourth wall questions here. Let's see. Anime, calm, question, strawberry. So let's see. There's 10, 20. There's 200 variable options here. A little bit curious as to what the end result of all of those could be. Let's see. Anime, question, strawberry, Doki Doki, vivacious, tragedy, misfortune, misery, flower. Those are very pretty. I don't know. I don't know. Vivacious reminds me of vibrant to an extent. Questioning is a good thing. Strawberry, yeah, question. Jumpy, dance, happiness, sugar, cheeks, boop, death, summer, romance, games. You had to put games in there. Happiness or games? Do I want to have happiness or do I want to have games? Why not both? Sunny or electricity? Melancholy, shopping, fickle, lollipop, dark, charm. Screw it. Vanilla, friends, captive. Bam. Fireflies, philosophy, pink, Floyd, nature. Let's see, I do like nature. Bunnies are adorable. I like cheering. Existence, bubbles, whistle, pup. Let me. Censor puppies. Cute, inside, nighttime, skipping. Nightgown, nah. Skipping has various meanings. Insight, cute, the sound, puppy, existence, bubbles. I'm worried about that one, but I'm interested. Uncanny. That's a positive word, right? Yeah. Lazy, party, hop, marriage, laugh, family, inferno, sweet, color. Hmm. some deep questions here. Marriage. No. No, that's not marriage. That's marriage. A mirage. I think it's probably silly, but I don't think that's marriage. I think that's marriage. Uncanny. Sweet family. I feel like I'm obligated to pick this one, but I don't know. Party. Sweet. Go ahead. Let's see here. Tenacious, adventure, tears, covet. Covet's, I think, a term for jealousy, if I remember correctly. If I am right. Tears, tenacious, pure, peaceful. It's hard to say. Oh, pure. Play. Clouds. Time. Aura. Shiny. Rose. Spinning. Defeat. Explode. Peace. What was the one I stuck last? Was it peace? No, it was pure. So I can choose peace this time, which is nice. A little tired. Let's see. Play. Clouds. Time. Aura. Shiny. Rose. Spinning. Defeat. Explode. Peace. Not sure. Let's go with peace. Incapable. Essence. Hair. Twirl. Ocean. Awesome. Flying. Wonderful. Disaster. Extraordinary. I feel like a lot of times, in general, that the letter A is omitted and extraordinary, and it's usually pronounced, and it's said extraordinary. It's hard to differentiate the two, but just saying. Essence, awesome, flying, wonderful. Sensation, imagination, I like that one. Joy, chocolate, chocolate's nice. Broken, rainbow. Sticky, parfait, whirlwind, dazzle. Dazzle was an interesting one, to be honest. I like these three, though I like these two most. I like you most, firstly. Ribbon, alone, pain, determination, determination. Playground, headphones, excitement, whisper, fluffy, scars. Fluffy scars. Sounds weird. Excitement, headphones, playground, pain, determination, alone, ribbon. Did I call this play earlier? I meant bad misclick. Ribbon, alone, determination, pain, headphones, excitement. Headphones. I wonder if this is gonna choose the way it plays the game. I'm just gonna make a loud noise later on if I click that. Determination. This game's already getting to me. Although very lightly. Fluffy. Waterfall. Uncontrollable. Entropy. I forgot which type that one is. Entropy. Is Symmetry the everything is going crazy meaning? Is it entropy or entropy or something? I don't remember. Empty, extreme, sadness, beauty, ooh, scary, massacre, secretive, portrait. Empty, waterfall, entropy, extreme. I don't know. Uncontrollable, empty, sadness. They're getting less and less positive. Waterfall could actually mean various things, I imagine. I'll go with portrait. Universe. Amazing. Kawaii. Together. Fun. Comfort. Marshmallow. Bed. Wrath. Kiss. Okay, these ones are mostly positive. Universe. Amazing. Kawaii. Isn't Hawaii literally translated as how cute? Together. Fun. Comfort. Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Bed. Wrath. Kiss. together. Hmm. Together. Together. Inverse. Amazing. You. Because why not? Ambient. Holiday. My poem is going to make so little sense I can only imagine it. Embrace. Kitty. After image. I don't know what kitty has to do with it. Graveyard. Memories. Daydream. Spice. Flee. Ambient. Holiday. Making a poem is a lot more mind-boggling than I'm imagining. Kitty. Graveyard. Daydream. Flee. Holiday. Ambient. That's kind of like a subtlety in the atmosphere, isn't it? You can just hear nature and whatnot. Like, there's no disruptions or anything. Just you get the ambience of the noise, of the nature, natural sound stuff. Let's see, daydream. That would make a weird ending. Embrace, after image, graveyard, kitty, memories, spies, flee, ambient, holiday. It's hard to say. Embrace. Let's see what the results are. Hey again, Cody. Glad to see you didn't run away on this. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Cody. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just coming here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't be seeing the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Cody always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. And that's so. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'd be a little jealous. How come? I'm glad you can be good friends too. Sayori. Hmm? What a response. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri, you even brought something today, you know? Yuri even brought you some, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Yuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess I mean it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so if any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise, that'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Alright, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically took the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Mary's face is obviously buried in a book, I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered here today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Siri's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna need some. We are probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Hmm? No, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what Literature Club is all about. The problem is that the idea of Literature Club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that all. It's not like that at all, you know? We just needed a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? If we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Suri is talking. Suri is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes? Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That would work out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of that event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can pull her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'll be like to see the world through her eyes. What? I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica heard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? That's... It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's ran all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it ran all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. Ah! I run my fingertips on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There is more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to avoid the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blaze from the bottom. Once you see how much better this looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. It doesn't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Jeez, I wonder why. Does this thing even fit on you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner than that doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs are got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel so strange to see Sarah's blazing buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sorry, hastily unbutton her blazers once more. That was so much better. Sorry, put your arms out and twirls around. So if I keep this unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then we wouldn't even let you do things like this. Then we wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping this unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come walk with me up in the morning. Wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we all share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Cody, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, the same. That's what's representing me. They fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Her is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Why not just put it on the table for everyone to read? It's kind of a sharing thing, isn't it? So, is this like a dating simulator or something? That just has psychological horror involved? Let's see, Yuri. Let's see. I don't know, Yuri's the one that gave me the book thing, but Sayori is practically the best friend here. I'm gonna say Yuri. And definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Dot dot dot. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Cody. Yes, her expression totally says that. Yeah? I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good at writing at all. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Asuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's like a Cody poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that just that you wrote one. And just reminds me of how much you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Cody. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people do. Really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna be sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, I'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepies from my eyes. Now you're asking me to come out and play. Now you're trusting me to wish away the rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I like that actually. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that I got a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially with that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you're a little late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yeah, sure. I'll do the critic. Let me stare at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Mary buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that she's been several minutes and we haven't gone anywhere. Might be take a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new users is that they try to make their style of writing very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once you find your train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not that something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting to know them. Getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. That too can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. I'm gonna have a hard time reading this if it's in cursive. Your smile is dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, it isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, I can read this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Interesting. Let's try to comprehend it now. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. It must be this one. The last remaining sheet light that withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I comprehend the present but living in the past line. Intriguing. I don't fully understand it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time meeting... Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Cody. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you picked up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Let's see, let's try... Hi, Cody. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, now keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Cody. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that short barrier that we all get to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. The harmonic of my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You must share really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Yeah, well, you may be good friends, but Surrey and I are actually really different. Hmm. Well, that might be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Hmm. You sure you're not reading into it too much? That could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I know that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone who's so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Oh, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. You see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina is already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Ooh, that's interesting. I almost feel like this is breaking the fourth wall. Try to analyze that a little. Hole on the wall. Hole being between the computer world and the fourth wall between the computer and the reality. Couldn't have been me. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Peer inside for a clue. No, easy. The real. Blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. So it's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. Perhaps this is the other way around. Yeah, because that would make more sense if it was the real world going into the computer world. Because in a sense, it is a meaningless image. Although at the same time, it's full of meaning. Little hole that isn't too bright, but is very deep, stretching into everything. Like the web. A hole of infinite choices. And again, but I was looking out. Intriguing. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke many emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Hmm, not bad. Monkeys are able to climb, they can leap, they can race, they certainly are good at seeking, they're very good at running. So basically, this is a poem about what things can do at best. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even try to take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I helped bring out the feeling of in the last line. So you did. I guess it, I guess there's, yeah, I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. Don't really care how old everyone is, but if Suzuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. A little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literacy club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly explain sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch part of each of their expressions change. Atsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's something. Atsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. I guess I missed it too. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant a language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Cody did too. Based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent long enough time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Mm-hmm. And Cody liked my poem too, you know. He even told me I was impressed. He was impressed by it. He stands up. Oh, didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah, that's not what I. Uh, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Cody appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that's full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everyone do. I do overly cutesy. Uh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew the size bigger as soon as Cody started showing up. That's okay. That's okay. That's a little. That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Cody, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. You started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Cody. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cody? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but Wimmer I agree with, I probably think more highly of me. Well, let's see. Personally, I agree with the both of them. Complexity and things. Well, when it comes to simplicity, simple things are perfectly fine. And when it comes to extremely complex feelings and emotions as well as experiences, Yuri would also be right. So, since I agree with both of them, I don't want to make any of them mad at me. It's okay. It is me trying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turned to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Say Yuri. Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Suri uncomfortable. I'm not TV get fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this. Cody. Well, that's her problem. This is about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject our own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri what stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your maturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are you fighting? Why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's moves are the same as they always were. Making beautiful. So Yuri stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down while blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I was over to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself into interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that. I might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a president regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cody, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Isn't that a little hypocritical, though? I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cody, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sari beams at me. It truly has been a while since Saria and I have been spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Atsuki. That kind of thing happen often. No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. The problem is that they're both wonderful people. You don't, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. That's only your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Yeah. You know, Cody, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you, too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Eh. It looks like Sari still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sari. I pat Sari on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than her. It's easy to use Sari as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. We're doing this again, aren't we? Of course we are. I'm gonna save. A little blurry for me. It's weird. Backup save. Because why not? It's always nice to have a backup save. So, how long have I been playing this for? I haven't had a start time. I have no idea how long it's been going so far. Should I? I might end it here, maybe. Maybe. Possibly. Sure. I'll end it here. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So. I was trying to Kido OBS now, but thankfully, there's no actual audio aside from some music things. I guess that's not terrible bad. I might try to edit some of the actual images again.